He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Chandler comes with the double team. Fry passes to Captain Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good. Orlando making some changes. Harkless comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. Denver also making some changes. Arthur comes in for Fareed. And Alonzo G subbed in for Wilson Chandler. Lawson outside.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Here's Captain Clutch. Lawson defending. Here's the 3. That's good. 32 points for Captain Clutch.
He got a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
The Nuggets making a switch here.
Some advice for the team over that last break. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Now, here is Foy, covered by Payton. Arthur kicks to G. And the wide-open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Green. Kicks it to Payton. Puts up a 3. Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass that time. Vucevic has got 9.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
And Green gets it to go.
Timeout Magic. Orlando timeout.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Fry. And Willie Green is subbed in for Captain Clutch. The Nuggets also changing it up. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hickson. And
Let's see.
There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Fareed a screen on Ridnour. Lawson dishes to Nelson. Lawson with it. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been.
How does it feel?
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm.
Exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Harris at the 4, Vucevic in the middle. Victor Oladipo is out there with Captain Clutch, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. On the wing, Chandler. Offensive rebound, Hickson, and he drops it in from the low post. Hickson's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Denver. Magic leading by 19 points. Harris outside. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. The Magic into the switch here. Prize checked in.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17. In from your Magic. Channing Frye.
Here's Captain Clutch. Vucevic a screen on Lawson. Pass to Oladipo. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Harris. From outside the arc, and the shot is good.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Lawson drives in.
Victor Oladipo played for the same college coach as Dwayne Wade. And other games actually draw some comparisons. Both are 6'4", strong, huge wingspans, and explosive athletes with that ball handling ability. I think Oladipo has a great future.
Now, toughness, such a key part of playing in the NBA. And a lot of times people associate that word with physical toughness, but sometimes it's just mental toughness as well. You know, trying to play through injuries, just focusing through adversity, overcoming a shooting slump, being able to play under pressure. I mean, that's all part of being a tough player.
Lawson the pass to Chandler. Back to Lawson. Hickson tries to free himself up. And it's Lawson, that time on the assist by Chandler.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
We talk about toughness, physical toughness, mental toughness, really the cornerstone of being, Clark, respected in this league.
And I think sometimes guys get mixed up about toughness. It's making tough plays at tough times. It's not always necessarily how physical you can be. I like what Steve said, the ability to block out distractions and execute in the biggest moments.
Captain Clutch.
The shot's good from Captain Clutch.
Assisted by
All
Tobias
right,
Harris.
well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Well, quite an interesting upbringing for Victor Oladipo. His mother and father immigrated from Nigeria. They ingrained a great work ethic in their children, but his father in particular didn't really approve of his son's focus on basketball. But Victor was undeterred.
Captain Clutch passes to Harris. Harris, right side. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Foy. No good from Captain Clutch.
And Oladipo growing up the only son among 4 children with a strict, somewhat distant father. In a lot of ways, his coaches and teammates became a kind of second family, and he latched onto his coaches for guidance. Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
There's Captain Clutch. Here's Vucevic. Nails the baby hook.
Really a good play on the glass to get some second chance points. He's having one of those games we've become very accustomed to seeing from him.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He used the word patience, describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. After making that initial point, then he talked about not getting careless defensively. He wants them playing conservatively at that end of the court. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the story goes that Oladipo in his sophomore year in high school broke his foot. And
Captain
rather than
Clutch.
stay home, he went to practices and ran the scoreboard, even swept the gym up.
Yeah, he said he didn't want the coaches to forget about him, Kevin. Just a true gym rat mentality, and that's part of the reason he's played as well as he has in the NBA.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big
Less than
boy.
2 minutes remaining in
Vucevic
the
the
quarter.
pass to Captain Clutch. It's stolen by Hickson. Now, here is Foy. Defense is right there. Lets it go from deep. Good.
Oh, he's going to
Randy
keep banging
Foy.
those home if you give him that much space.
The Magic leading by 21. Here's Captain Clutch. And it's Orlando
Captain
with the
Clutch.
hook.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Lawson with it. Now defended by Captain Clutch. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
On its way from Oladipo for two. Here's Vucevic. Denver grabs the miss.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Magic.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. As tonight, they complete a season series sweep against the Nuggets.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Captain Clutch. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Hickson.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yeah, this one's a done deal.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Here's Captain Clutch. The three. Can't get it to go. And so...
Well, Nick, what can you